And welcome back to another video that is me growing stuff in pots. There's the stuff, there's the pot. Hoorah! Well, it is early morning and lots of things are growing in my cage. I thought I would do a quick video, but as I was checking everything, look at that. Something has dug one of my trees up. I have no idea what on earth that is. Obviously not a possum, possibly a rat. Bloody big rat. Yeah, so if you have any idea what that possibly could be, I don't think we have bandicoots or anything here. Maybe it was a cat. Maybe a cat's done that and pooed there. I'm not going to look in there and find out. But anyway, welcome back to another random video. My cage. Yes, this is to protect from things like that. Though whatever that was, let me unzip this. Probably just break a giant hole through this cage. I'm not entirely sure how long this cage is going to last. If you haven't seen my video on this cage, it's a flimsy eBay cage, but unless we have some huge storms soon, which it is starting to get into storm country season, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, hopefully it won't just completely snap. I think it will. We've already got some saggage. Look at that. That's not good, but we can reinforce it. Whether we do reinforce it or not is another story because, you know, what can you do? But my garden bed. This is my first garden bed. Yes, it is 3 weeks old, I'm pretty sure. I have planted some random supermarket potatoes, so don't ask me what type they are. It is the right time of year to grow potatoes, so I know that now, because I did grow some last year. Well, I've only been gardening for 9 months. Is it 10 months? It's 10 months. Okay, it's about like 10 months. So no more than I did when I started, which was nothing. But I still don't know anything. So any comments in the comments would be wonderful about what to do, because, yeah, I have no freaking idea. But these are beans. I don't know if it's a good time to grow beans or not. I think it is. It's sort of just at the end of winter. Look at them all pushing up. I did find a... Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. I did find a slug the other day on one of them. Kind of weird having slugs here because we are in the subtropics, but obviously they're a subtropical slug. But these have all popped up in the last couple of days. I don't even know what type of beans they are. Someone gave me those. Yeah, pass. Do I eat beans? Not overly. The whole idea is growing food that's not crap stuff from the supermarket with sprays and all that wonderful stuff. But they will hopefully hatch better. Germinate, not hatch, germinate. Well, those have germinated, but there is a whole lot of seeds. Oh, look. Oh, look. There we go. Now you have to talk quietly around them. Oh, look, they have. Oh, there was one under there. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but they've just popped up. So there is a couple of rows of more beans there. I think I planted way too many beans. They are going to grow up, Mr. Skeleton. My zucchinis have just taken off in the last 5 days. They've doubled in size. Those are not zucchinis, those are cucumbers, and those are zucchinis. They look identical. Of course they're related, but they are going to hopefully climb up my PVC here, and then those ones are going to climb up Mr. Skeleton. Last season I had one cucumber plant. I don't know why there was a delay between cucumber and plant. I had one cucumber plant last season and I got a ton of cucumbers off it. First time I've ever grown cucumbers. Holy moly. It was, yeah, bizarre. They went from tiny to full size in like a week, which was insane. So hopefully these will go well as well. But it only grew, I think, about maybe that high, which is what, 5 foot, 4 foot? So I don't know if they're going to reach the top or not, but we will discover that together. So they're all going well. There won't be too many beans, but I think I'll have to put a few stakes there so they grow up them. Never grown beans before, so I've probably totally screwed that up, but it is what it is. Some of the potatoes, it looks like a lot, but a lot of them had eyes, and by eyes, the little potato-y growth things. Yeah, so I think like all that will be 1 potato, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know how many I planted, but not too many. But we'll see how they go. Yeah, last time they went really, really well until we had high humidity and then they started getting fungal infections. But I think that was a lot to do with airflow because I had them all squished everywhere. So in this cage, I've actually got a solar fan. I haven't got it hooked up yet. It's apparently not waterproof. I know, why would you buy a solar fan that's not waterproof? So I'm going to try and figure out how to make that waterproof. That'll be in another video sometime. But I think if I have a solar fan in the middle of the day when it's stupid hot, it will push everything around. It's obviously not as humid at night, but I think humidity in the dark is better than humidity in the sun. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong on that, but doesn't really matter. My mini hydroponic system that a few people whinged about and said, oh, it's too expensive, why didn't you just make it out of cheap buckets? Yeah, we're going to do that eventually. But this is just to see if you can modify the cheap ones off eBay, and you can. It seems to be going well. I haven't actually been here in the daytime to see how it's going, but everything is perked up. These are just tomato plants, more tomato plants in here. I think these tomato plants are going to turn out way too big for that system, but we're just going to let them grow. Oh, there's a few strawberries at the back as well, and they've all perked up. So I'm just going to let them do their thing and, you know, have, what's it called? Ties, string, whatever, from the cage top down to here. So when it does all blow away in a storm, everything's just going to get ripped off and buggered off. But, you know, until that happens, we're just going to see what the go is. Now, I don't know what they are. If you have any idea what vegetable they could possibly be, comment in the comments. No idea, because if you watched my last video, I'm not too sure what half these things are. I now know those are carrots, and those are beetroot, though I don't know why that one is not red. There's one big one that's not red, and then other ones that are red. And these are either leeks or spring onions, but little tips of them are fried. So what have I done wrong there? Oh, well, those are either leeks or onions as well. So one's spring onion and one is leeks. Not too sure which is which because they look the freaking same, and I didn't label anything. My radish, I did water them last night and now they've pushed over. So I think it's time to repot those. But do they look too leggy? I think they do. Like, you get full sun here, but it is, yeah, I don't know. So that could be a fail as well. I do need to split them. I plan on splitting them up in the next day or two and hopefully won't kill them all. I'm just waiting for them to be a little bit hardier, bigger, stockier, whatever, before I do that. But I think that might already be a fail. Everything else, and I don't know if they're broccoli or what they are, is looking okay. But I think at that stage I probably should replant or remove some dodgy ones. Yeah, I think that I left too long, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, pretty please. Down here, I've dumped some tomato waste in there, so hopefully we'll have some more Roma tomatoes. Those are Roma tomatoes right there. They're starting to look like tomatoes. Those are more, are they cucumbers? No, they're zucchini, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I don't even know if they're cucumbers or zucchini. I'll have to look at my last video. Does it really matter? They look kind of the same. Yeah. There's a toxic plant. That is, what is that? That is gooseberry, Cape gooseberry. I did have a Cape gooseberry last year, and then these weird little beetles wiped it out in a day. It was insane. It went from looking nice like that to covered in these cool stripy beetles, and every leaf and the stalks gone, and it didn't recover. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. That is a slug. That is not good. So yeah, I think this time of year, you can pretty much feel the disease in that slug, can't you? Yeah, they have a lot of parasites. Going to be washing my hands soon. But it was, yeah, just considering eating stuff. But anyway, that's where we are with our cage. We have our 2 lovely skeletons. We have beans and stuff sorting itself out. I still need some sort of shelving, and I might do a shelf all the way along there, I think, just to raise these pots up so they get a little bit more light, and then I can fiddle with them. And if I get too much sun, I can put them underneath. I think that might be a little bit more sensible, just a big shelf along here. But I think when they grow and take over, the sun does come from that side and this side, so it comes from both sides. I think that'll still work. But any suggestions on what to do in my cage, that would be wonderful. Yes, just a random update video. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do know certain ones of these seeds I've planted too late. So when the summer starts, that's not even words, when it gets hot in summer, it's going to totally screw some of these vegetables up. Yeah, but that's how you learn. You just plant stuff and have a fail, and then the next time you do it better. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, click the thumbs up. If you want to see some other videos, click the links, and we will see you in the next one.